So you're fired up about the new NCAA video game, right? The EA Sports 2024, 25, whatever they want to call it. And then last night, can I give you some context here? So this is a topic I don't usually throw in here for Locked On Big 12, but all 16 new Big 12 teams should be featured in the NCAA video game. So it is applicable. And I actually got pretty fired up about this. And you may be wondering, I'm out of the loop. I know it was trending on Twitter, but what's going on? Let me give you the rundown of what I know. I know that a lot of people have lied to you. Or that a lot of people have been lied to and reported those lies. Even 24/7. I was like, you know what, guys? I think they might hint at it at national championship night. What a lot of people have done is take a big pile of goo and throw it. Look, they've taken a big pile of goo and they've thrown it against the wall. Just see if it sticks. And it reminds me a lot of like Bill Belichick. When people are like, oh, yeah, Bill Belichick's done in New England. He's going to be fired at the end of the season. That's like me saying middle of this last season, oh, yeah, Dana Holgerson's going to get fired at Houston. I didn't have a source. It was just kind of something that seemed obvious. Feels like most people have done that with the EA Sports video game. A lot of these accounts have come out and be like, oh, I have new information. And you click on the video, which is usually clickbait. You watch the video and you're like, oh, that's weird. There wasn't really a whole lot of new information about the NCAA Sports video game. I didn't get anything out of that. I just got that, the EA has said they're going to announce it. They haven't posted anything on Twitter in years at this point, and I have waited. Can I paint you a picture for a second? Like, close your eyes, and it was Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit, and just, here come the Huskies. And they'd run out of the tunnel, and it's the national championship, or you're playing as Toledo, and you're the offensive coordinator. You're trying to work your way up the ranks in college football, or you invented this player, and his name is Beef. Mine was Beef O'Brady. Last name O'Brady, first name Beef. The guy was a stud, played running back at Wisconsin. He was 6'11" and like 350 pounds. I made him as large as possible with every accessory there was in the book. He rushed for 55 touchdowns per season and won 4 Heisman trophies. How nuts is that? That was the beauty of being young and playing NCAA. And I actually bought a console. I bought an Xbox 360 about 4 years ago so that I could I bought the game for $200 so I could play it again. And then the game plummeted. The prices for the game plummeted because there's going to be a new game. And guess what? A lot of people have kind of lied to us. We've heard a lot of things that aren't real about when NCAA 24 or whatever it's going to be called is coming out. So here's my word to you. Here's my update for you. I don't know if EA had to put anything out, but it's kind of a good PR move if they don't. Bear with me here. Bear with me. If you also care about playing as Texas Tech, I would always use their offense, by the way, when I played back in the day. They had a great air raid offense. If you miss playing as BYU in the NCAA video games, you're just like me, and that was a part of your childhood or just a part of you in general, I think I have good news. I think I've deduced what could call me a conspiracy theorist. Give me the hat, the tinfoil hat. But the best PR that EA could have gotten yesterday is not saying a word, not posting a thing, not mentioning it at all, not doing a commercial during the national championship game, and getting everybody talking about it. In the middle of the national championship, there were like 2 things trending, even more than Michigan and Washington. It was Tom Crean, the basketball coach, and EA Sports NCAA football games. Everyone was talking about how for months these rogue YouTubers have promised, these guys who I don't even know if they're connected, have promised us that, oh, this game's going to have this feature, and they're going to do some sort of trailer, maybe not a gameplay trailer, whatever that means, but they're going to do some sort of trailer. Is it just me, or is the YouTube algorithm shoving this NCAA stuff down your throat? Like the YouTube algorithm is demanding that I know everything there is to know from every rogue YouTuber about this game and what it's going to look like. I've watched so many videos I didn't want to watch, but the 8th time that the thumbnail pops up on my YouTube, like, you know what? Fine. What does this guy have to say? And it's usually a whole lot of, like a 20-minute video where I learn nothing. And they all told me that we get something. I shouldn't know what the term gameplay trailer even means. I didn't until this all started to happen. This is overtaking my life. That's why I'm bringing it to you. I'm ranting a bit. You get to be my therapist right now, where I spew onto you and you help me. Because I have gotten wrapped up in this world of the NCAA video games. And yesterday, 2 days ago, whenever it was, the national championship, I didn't get a commercial. And I felt like I was entitled to one. But maybe EA is smart. Maybe EA did the thing that would get everybody talking. If they did a commercial, it would have been cool. Folks would have talked about it. But now even I, here on Locked On Big 12, am making a segment about it because I'm so, like, I can't escape it at this point. And maybe that's the best PR they could have asked for, was not doing a thing. I don't know. I remember that one time they were going to release it last year. They told us, hey, we're pushing it back a year. That probably wasn't a fun conversation to have. Probably, when the guy walked in, I was like, boss, we're not going to have it ready. We should tell the public that we're not going to have it ready. That probably sucked for them. And I'm assuming if it's not going to be ready again, they would have done that. I am still confident. I'm still a believer that if you like college football, and one of the things you like about college football is the NCAA video games that used to be great 10 years ago. It's been 10 years. I'm a believer, if you're in that camp, that you can rest easy because it's still going to come out this summer. I just told you basically the same thing that every other YouTuber has told you. I wanted to rant about the other YouTubers. But I think it's going to be okay. I am calling it right now, January, my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Landon. January 10th, Wednesday, at whatever time you're listening to this, that EA Sports is coming out the video game this summer, likely in July. Yep, I'm calling it. That's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to hope for the best, too. Everybody else out there, they're going to keep making stuff up, but I'm going to tell you what I know. And what I know is common sense. And I think the common sense thing is that was a great PR move. They're still going to come out with it. Otherwise, they would have told us again that it's pushed back. Why wouldn't they? They already did it once. I got fired up. Tomorrow, let's do the way too early Big 12. Let's do the way too early Big 12, 2024 Big 12 power rankings. Maybe I'll get the logos and names right. This has been It Always Will Be Blocked On. Thanks for making it your first listen every single day. No se grande.